5 urban legends that will make you question everything. Number 5 is the Hook Man. Now this story goes back decades and it is about a killer who would call his victims before he murdered them. He would call from a payphone and the call would get progressively worse as he got closer and closer to his victim's house. And then finally, as he was at the door, he would literally start knocking on the door like a maniac and then he would break in and kill everyone inside. To this day, people still receive these creepy phone calls and when they answer, there is nothing but silence on the other end of the line. Number 4 is the vanishing hitchhiker. There have been hundreds of reports of this across America and the story goes that if you pick up a hitchhiker, they will disappear from the car at a rest stop. People have even gone missing while doing this. But there was one case in particular that I found really strange. In 2008, a woman in Florida disappeared after picking up 2 hitchhikers. The police found her car abandoned at a rest stop with blood all over the steering wheel and the 2 hitchhikers were nowhere to be found. But then a year later, one of the hitchhikers turned up dead on the side of the road. And when the police searched the area, they found another body and it was the woman who had disappeared. The only thing was that neither of these bodies had any missing persons reports filed for them. So why did the police not connect the missing person to the dead people? I don't know. Number 3 are the alligators playing football. Now this story comes from Louisiana and it goes that alligators will play American football with human skin. Now the story has obviously changed over time because at first it was said that the alligators would actually kidnap people and then use their skin for the game. But now the story is that the gators just find the skin in the swamp and then they play with it. Either way, no one has ever come across this game and the legend may just be a story to scare kids into behaving. But what do you think? Number 2 is the bridge. Now this one is quite sad and it goes that if you cross a bridge at midnight, you will hear the screams of people who died trying to cross that bridge. There are many bridges around the world that are supposedly haunted and every midnight they will make the same noise they made when they died. In Hungary, there is the chain bridge and if you walk across it at midnight, you will hear the chains dragging, just like the old woman who died doing exactly that. Then there's the Tower Bridge in London. If you cross that one at midnight, you will hear the footsteps of the 2 lovers who died below it. And in Scotland, there's the Jubilee Bridge and if you walk across this one at midnight, you will hear the last screams of those who lost their lives on the Tay. And number 1 is the most messed up and it goes that if you dream of a tornado, then that tornado is going to appear in your backyard. But this isn't some random internet legend. This is an actual National Weather Service saying that if you dream of a tornado, you should take cover the next day. They say that tornadoes often appear in the dreams of people who live in areas where they are common, especially if they have experienced one before. But the scariest part is that there is no scientific evidence to support this whatsoever.